everybody. Hello. I am just going to make sure. Can you hear me okay? Can you give me a thumbs up that you can hear me okay? Gonna make sure. Okay, here comes the live. I'm just gonna mute the volume here so it doesn't overlap with the video. Okay, here we go. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday's Midday Medicine. And let's dive in. Let's dive into this day. Great mystery creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for the collective and for whoever you have called or will call to this reading. All right. I hope everyone can hear me okay. Yay! Hello, everybody. Okay, creator, great mystery. What is a message? What is a message for the listeners, for the viewers? All right. Hello, Ulysses of Alexandria. Hello, and thank you. Beautiful. I hope everyone can hear me okay. All right, here we go. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so in your recent past was a lost compass. Getting back to integrity. Oh, interesting. And I'm hearing that this was part of your learning. This was part of what you were supposed to be doing. You were kind of stepping away from the path. And it isn't really, it's kind of like there's really no such thing as stepping off the path. This is what I've learned from Ram Dass, is there's really no such thing. This is just more of the path. So you stepping off the path was more of the path. It's you needed to step off of a model that you believed was the path to go and explore other options, go and explore other ideas, Hello, Rihanna. Hello, nice to see you. Hello, pretty queen. Yay! Absolutely. You had to step off the path of what the model of the path that you felt was the path, and just explore other aspects of yourself, of your lives. Very important. Yay! That's so good. Okay, and this is number 35. So 3 plus 5 is 8. So this is the 8th house of your birth chart. This is how I read the numbers on the tops of the card. I often correspond these to your birth chart. So 8 is other people's resources, other people's values and resources. So interesting. So getting back to integrity. So yes, you had to come in touch and come into connection and kind of get immersed with other people's values, other people's resources. You sort of stepped away from your own values, your own resources, and you've explored other people's. Maybe you were in a place where you weren't quite trusting your own values and resources, or maybe you were just tired of them, maybe you're just tired of your own stuff and you wanted to explore like others. But I'm feeling that this was an integration of you. I'm feeling that you weren't ready to trust yourself yet. So you connected to other people's resources. And now you were coming back to you, getting back in touch with your own integrity. Your true north. That's it. That's what I'm hearing is true north. You needed to be in touch with other people's resources so you could learn the value of your own compass, your own true north. Free Queen says, yes, and the contrast that was created helped me pay attention to what I wanted more of, often based on my own moral compass. Yes, that is exactly it. That is exactly it. Beautifully said. Beautifully said. Beautiful. Very, very true. It's true. It's very true. It's when we step away from ourselves and immerse into other people's values, which really gets us to value our own. We realize that our connection to ourselves is real. It is real. It is holy. It's important. It is crucial. But until we come to that place, we don't really know it yet. We're not like, I don't really like being me. I don't really trust myself yet. I'd rather trust you or you or you or whoever, I've been there. I know exactly. Okay. The next card, Caterpillar Opportunity. Beautiful. And Caterpillar. Cats. The thing about cats is I see them as, the Egyptians saw cats as the guardians of the dead, because cats can see the full spectrum of electromagnetic light. They can see the full spectrum. Free Queen says, there was always a situation where I was being mistreated, simultaneous to experiencing someone treating me with respect, and that contrast was always so evident, helping me stay grateful throughout. Beautiful. So you could see the value of somebody's authenticity, and somebody who was valuing you to somebody who was mistreating you. And even when we're experiencing the mistreatment of somebody else, there is still values in there of yours: endurance, perseverance, developing thick skin also too. There's other processes going on also. So beautiful. A divine dichotomy. Yes, a divine dichotomy. Oh, I love that. And I love your language dichotomy. That is so beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, exactly. You know how not to go about it. Yes, and you would never have known that had you not gone on that beautiful journey. It's so true. It's so true. Yes, beautiful. I have that word from Conversations, but oh yes, Conversations with God, powerful book. That book changed my life, man. That book changed my life. It challenged all of my religiosity, like so much of it. Like thank you, Neil Donald Walsh. Right on, yay, Free Queen, so good. Okay, so the Caterpillar, there's an opportunity that I find will be based very largely on your instincts, and this corresponds to what I'm seeing as to your fourth house. I accidentally started with the third one. Yeah, I don't remember if I started with the third or the second one, but either way, like it is what it is, Yeah. Okay, so a Caterpillar Opportunity. So some sort of an opportunity within your fourth house, your home, your sense of home. This could be your family, your relationship to your family, and your personal history, which will probably most likely be connected to your family, to dynamics from your past, from your childhood, from your family, or from the people that you grew up with. Absolutely. So there's going to be some sort of an opportunity that is going to allow you to integrate the integrity that you've reconnected with, coming back from other people's values, coming back into your own integrity, finding your own true north. And there is going to be an opportunity that is going to allow you to integrate your true north into one of the most vital areas of your birth chart, and that is home and personal history. One of the biggest challenges we have to go up against is not with necessarily our boss and our friends, but within our own family. Those are the people who know they know us, but they know us to a point. They know us as well as they've been willing to know themselves. And that is the true test, is we can go up against people who think that they know us, that think that and some of them do, like obviously we have an understanding of each other. It's like it's a mother's manipulation to her child to be like, she knows you better than you know yourself, and it's not true. It's not true. Yes, when you're a child, it may be true. When you're a child and you don't really know yourself, and your mother knows the world better than you do. So your mother will have a better understanding of you than you do. But when you become mature and become your own, no, absolutely not. Mother has no more right to your sovereignty. Your mother has the right to her own her own sovereignty, but not to yours. So that's what I'm feeling, that you are going to be bringing your connection to your sovereignty, your true north, into alignment, into one of the relationships that has challenged you, that has made you second guess yourself, made you kind of like, well, maybe they do know me more than like I know myself. No, you know yourself, you know your own sovereignty, and whatever this is going to allow you to embody this, not only with you, but within your relationship to your family. Parentification. Yes, right. Free Queen says, my mom was never my mother. She was more like an older sister daughter. I had to teach her assertiveness. That's so true. It's very, very true for most people. I am ready to receive everything back with interest. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so in your present time, there is a new opportunity coming in for you. This can be like any time within your present time. I would say within like a week, between now and a week, possibly even two weeks. But just pay attention, because sometimes these opportunities can come in fast. They can come in fast, and sometimes they can be very subtle also too. Okay, so what is the future energies for the collective that they don't see coming is drifter, experiencing life as it comes. There's high walls around you here, and I find these high walls around you are like walls of protection. This is number 14. This corresponds to the 5th house in your birth chart. The fifth house is creativity and joy of being. So beautiful. What is he saying? Wow. Okay, so 5th house and joy of being. Yes, experiencing life as it comes. There's going to be, you're going to be entering into a period of rest and recovery. That's what I feel with this, is you're just, whatever's going to be surrounding you is there to protect you. So it's almost like I'm seeing like the creator, maybe your own higher soul, your own capacity is going to be almost putting blinders upon you. Your own perspective is going to be getting you to focus and experiencing life as it comes. I'm feeling this is like a longer now. Allowing, yes, because as you integrate your own integrity into more of you, that's like a homecoming. Okay, interesting. Okay, the creator wants this known. Give me the language for this. I'm getting a download here. Okay. When we feel often higher dimension, like even your own spirit, this is like a homecoming. And when a homecoming comes in, we feel more of the presence, more of your own soul's present. Maybe you feel a more expansion into your own life, the presence of your own life. And oftentimes, because we've been trained by the world to live outwardly, like live from the outside in, we'll often take that experience of homecoming and this presence, like we have something to do now. We have to go and do something. Like now that we have this homecoming, what do I do with this? Where do I go with this? What do I do? And what I'm hearing from the creator, from the great mystery is you don't do anything. You just allow it to be. Allow it to be. Allow yourself to just be in it. There's nothing to do. Like it's like yes, just allowing yourself to rest. There's nowhere to go in it. There's just allow yourself to just sink back into yourself. Just allow the moment, allow this part of yourself to carry you wherever this needs to carry you. It's like Mary Glacier talked about this, and she said when she would feel like the presence of God, which is really the presence of our own soul, the presence of our soul that is connected to the greater I am. When we feel that come in, we feel like we have to go and pray for people, or we have to go and save people, or we got to go on Meals on Wheels, and now we have to do this, and now we have to do that. Like there's nothing to do. There's just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. There's nothing to really do. That will come. That will unfold as it comes. That will unfold as it needs to. But for now, you just drift. Drift like you're on a raft in the ocean, and just let the ocean carry you. That's what that's all about. Like a newborn babe. That's what this is. This is like there's a homecoming coming home. That's what I feel. There's a part of you coming home that has been out on a mission. Because it's like, okay, I'm hearing this too. The creator wants this brought into. We have seasons of light and dark. Oh God, this is going to make me cry. Don't cry, Joanne. We have seasons of light and dark when the gravity of the sun pulls the earth in close to the sun. That's when the earth is in. We're in summer. Everything is flourishing and warm. We're nearest the sun. Gardens are growing, flowers are growing, fruit is growing and blooming, all of that. Then that same sun flings us out. And we get flung out. That's when we're into the darkness. That's what I feel has happened to you. You had a season where you were flung out into other people's resources. And now this gravity is calling you back home. And that's what I feel. This is like a homecoming. I had the pool to myself today. I drifted on my back for a long time. That's nice. I've seen white flowers. Damn, you can really be you. Yes. That is a very intimate time. And notice how the walls are up. No one's allowed in this time but you. You and your own soul, you and the creator, you and your connection to all that is, whatever it is, even if it's just the pool and your water and your little air mattress, however, perfect. And what's on the bottom of the deck is Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. So when I see this, I see karma. So this is not only a homecoming for you, but I'm feeling that karma is going to be coming in for you on your behalf. This is also going up against, this is a number 5. This could be pertaining to your 5th house again, creativity and joy of being, but this is also going up against fixed energies. This could be the fixed energies of your personal, your family, or the people that think that they know you. This could be going up against their fixed energies, but you having a return of your own soul and you receiving this in without having to do like anything about it is going to bring karma in on your behalf without you even doing anything. The people that are going to be watching you, this is going to be a part of your karma. So something coming home to you, but the people that are watching you that are going to be affected by your homecoming, there's going to be a ripple effect and turbulence into their lives, regardless of what that is. Maybe fear, maybe jealousy, maybe envy, like it's like what Caroline May states when somebody comes to their parent and says, I made it out of the group mind. I get who I am. I get my own sovereignty. I get where I'm supposed to be. Like, I don't have to be in connection to you and my family and all like forever anymore. I can be me. And she said, your family or your tribe or whoever this is that you go and tell this to, they're not going to celebrate with you. They're going to be like, well, what the hell? What does that mean for me? What about me? Great for you. Great. How great for you. But what about me? So it's, and that's what I feel. There's going to be a level of karma. People watching you have a homecoming and they're going to be like, what about me? So that's what I'm feeling. And don't worry, trust their own perspective, trust their own experience. You just keep your eyes up on your own path. Okay, let's do some clarification. What is the lost compass creator? Oh, and these cards, 3 cards just jumped right out. Okay, heavenly hell moments. Okay, hold on. I'm getting surge of energy like goosebumps. Oh, good. Confirmation, yes. I always imagine sending the flowers to the people I want to leave. I love it. That's beautiful. Okay, yes. Magician energy is coming up. Magician. So your capacity to manifest and create from your authenticity. Yes, not creating from survival energies of your past, but creating from your own authenticity as you are now in your present moment. The 4 of Pentacles, established power. You having, returning back to your own integrity is an establishment of power back into your own life. You are going to be rebuilding with this power that is returning back to you into your own life. And the death in reverse. I'm feeling that those who you unplug from, yes, okay, it's going to be a slow transition. It's going to be a gradual transition. This is a homecoming. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be instantaneous. This could be months in the making. This could be weeks in the making or months in the making. It's like every step is a step by step. Like they say in AA, one step at a time, even one day at a time. Sometimes I've had to go about this at one breath at a time. Even, coming into my own sovereignty as a First Nations, when I felt that was very forbidden, when I allowed my own authenticity to return back to me, some days it was one breath at a time. Just breathe, just take a breath in and take a breath out. And I survived that second, without like sabotaging it or without running away from myself or without second guessing it. So that's what I feel is this is going to be a gradual process and that it's okay because it's bringing you into the longer now. It's bringing you into a more gradual integration with you. A gradual integration with you where the fight, it's no longer about the fight, but it's now you allowing you to be integrated back into your life, back into you. Beautiful. What's everybody saying? Okay, perfect. Caroline Myss talks about this in one of her books. I think it is Soulmate Contracts, but she talks about how religion talks about the second coming of God returning, when Jesus Christ comes back, whatever that even means. She puts it in the context of the return of the global soul. the souls, the part of ourselves that we disconnected from to connect to the world, to connect to the families, to connect to our school, our classroom, our education, whatever, because we had to go get assimilated into the world through the education system and then go get a job and go live out there. But rarely did we live from in here. And so that's what I feel, that this is a return of the global soul for everybody. I feel that this is coming, soul is coming home for all of us. So whatever you have done, you've made room. You know, the reading doesn't talk about this, but you have to kind of feel into the energies before this card even comes in. The getting back to integrity, the lost compass. You're being aware that you've been making room for the return of your own soul and realigning with your true north. So what the reading doesn't show is the work you have done to get here to this point, but it obviously you have, because you're here. Okay, let's see now. What are the current energies? Opportunity. Great mystery. What is the opportunity that is going to be coming in for the collective? Am I taking all of these? Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, Queen of Swords, you're damn rights. You're damn rights. When you're coming home to yourself, you are going to be very protective. The Queen of Swords, the story of her is, I love her. I just love her story. The Queen of Swords is about, she is a widow. So when a widow, something within you, within your own life, it was a masculine action-oriented part of yourself that no longer works. It kind of died out of your life. Whatever that was, you had to fill its place. Whatever that was, you had to develop the tools, the skills, the language, the capacity to protect yourself. That outward language could have been you leaning on a parent, leaning on a spouse, leaning on somebody that maybe provided for you, somebody that maybe protected you, somebody that maybe gave you what you could not at that time yet provide for yourself, whatever that is. That ended, that no longer worked, and you had to become that. So in a way, figurative is symbolic husband, an outward action, a masculine oriented action in your life died, and you had to assume that and become it. That's why the Queen of Swords is, you don't mess with her. In the Hermetic deck, she's holding some guy's head in her hand. She just chopped off his head. So she can't afford to mess around, because she doesn't have that reliance again on the outside world. She can't trust that anymore. She trusts her. So therefore, when people come at her, that she's like, it's not even the fact that you're not sure. She's very clear. She's very clear, she's very complex, and the fights and inner battles and whatever she's had to go through to get here leaves her incredibly clear, and don't mess with her. So whoever your family is, or whoever your home and personal history is, you're going to be very protective of this part of yourself that is coming home. You are going to be fiercely protective of this. Fiercely protective. Absolutely. The Page of Swords. I'm feeling that this may put others into not necessarily a defensive energy, but an energy that is going to be Also possibly in you, restless mental energy. What do I do with this? What do I do with this energy? And not to do anything. You don't have to dive into volunteer work and go and like save the world, you know. You just be with this energy. Just be with it. Be with yourself. Have a bath, run a hot bath, go for a walk, reserve some time. And I'm not talking just like an hour. I'm talking like as much time as you can, just with you and this new part of you that's coming home, because you are going to have restless mental energy that feels like you have something to do. You have to have something to do. And it's no, it's okay to just be in this energy. The Nine of Swords. It's going to come up. It's going to come up that you've abandoned your people, or you've abandoned whoever. Okay, I'm feeling there's two energies in this, yours and theirs. There's going to come up in you anxiety, possibly even guilt, that you have abandoned the people around you for the sake of you. That's to be expected. That is absolutely to be expected. To not act on that, to make room for that, allow yourself to grieve and cry. It's almost like you're speaking to the child part of yourself that's coming home, and you're wanting to parent this part of yourself and say, it's okay. You know, you never ever have to take care of these people ever again. You never ever have to plug into these people ever again. You didn't abandon anybody. They only made you feel that way because they were so codependent. And this is what you can tell this part of yourself when it comes up, when it rises up in restless kind of like energy, just sort of feel like there's something to do. There's something to do. There's nothing to do except just be in it and observe what comes up. It's observe what comes up in you. Observe the resistance in you that comes up. Okay, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing this as, honestly, what I'm picking up in with this card is I'm just seeing, you ever seen the movie Ever After with Drew Barrymore, when she dresses up and she goes to the ball? And she sees the stepmother and the sisters, and they're like, what do we have here? Like they're going to like just destroy her. And I feel like them grabbing her wings and throwing them on the floor, kind of a thing. Like, this is what I feel like your people around you are going to have this experience with this new part of you coming home. Like they're going to want to sabotage your new sense of self-esteem, because this is going to, whatever part of you is coming home is going to be contributing to your self-esteem, contributing to your spiritual instinct. Okay, and I'm getting the feeling that there's people that are in your life that liked you the old way. Why can't you go back to the old way that you were? No. So just be aware. And the other thing is that, as I say, the mental restless energy that's going to come up, I feel like all three cards are all connected. The mental restless energy that's going to come up with the Page of Swords, it's going to make you feel guilty and in despair, because you're almost betraying the people that you grew up with, or people who think that they know you. Your ambition is not the same as it was. You're not the same person that you were. And you're finding that what used to motivate you to go out in the world is not going to be the same things. You may not notice this right away, but you will note, and I think you'll notice this when you all of a sudden have the understanding or the awareness that, holy smoke, this used to interest me, or I used to be wanting to do this and that, and I no longer want to do this anymore. So you're just going to notice that what used to motivate you, what used to move you, what used to inspire you into action is going to be very, very different. And new creativity is going to be coming in with this sense of homecoming. Okay, there's going to be new creativity. So this is all gradual, and to just be patient with your own process, to be patient with your process. Okay, creator, what is the number 14? Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. What is this, creator? What is the message for the collective about this? What is the message for the collective about this? Okay, judgment. Judgment coming in. So what I'm seeing this as is you calling a spade a spade. You're going to be seeing the facts as they are and calling a spade a spade. Not only that, but your calling a spade is going to have an impact. It's going to, because you're the Queen of Swords, you are complex, you are shrewd, you can smell the bullshit coming from a million miles and you're not having it. And when it comes in, you are going to be, as I said, fiercely protective of this. The more you come into alignment with this, the less you are going to want to sacrifice this, or no, that's not the word. Negotiate this. You were no longer wanting to compromise or negotiate this part of yourself. That I felt that you have negotiated this part of yourself a lot in surviving in the world, as all of us did. We all did. It's part of growing up in the group mind, or growing up in a group. Okay, so judgment's going to be coming in, and you're going to be calling a spade, and it's going to have an impact. It's going to send ripples into the environment around you. The people around you are definitely going to know that you are different. You have changed. You know what I love is there is, okay. I'm just looking at some of the messages here. I'm just going to remove some of the messages that aren't so friendly. Oh, that's awesome, you guys. Now that I know how to do this, I'm so glad. I'm like, no, I'm not having my people have to put up with. Oh, that's awesome. Right on. Beautiful. There's been very rare should I apologize to see? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. First, the next card out is the Dolphin Energy, the Seven of Cups. Okay. There's two messages attached with this card. Not only are you going to be sending a judgment out, calling a spade, and I'm feeling this is going to come because of the people in your life that is going to come to try to challenge you to go back to your old ways, and you're not having it. I'm feeling that whoever's going to be wanting you to go back to your old ways is also kind of entertaining delusion. And but for you, the message of this card for you is you are going to be taking the time to find this purpose, to find the purpose. Where does this energy fit into your life? How does this energy fit into your life? You're going to be, how can you integrate this more into your life? Integrate more of you. more and also of a more expanded purpose. Joe was my mother's middle name. Oh, cool. Right on. Joe was your mother's name. I mean, your mother's middle name. That's awesome. Yes, yes. It's true because the tribal mind, when I think about that, I think of Aquarius, and Aquarius as a group is not awake. The tribe did not encourage individuality because in the old days, like even in my ancestral days, they did not, and in your ancestral days, the tribes did not encourage individuality because it threatened the protection of the tribe. It threatened the safety of the tribe. It wasn't yes, that's interesting. Right, that's interesting. Very interesting how Aquarius kind of fulfills their own prophecy. And it's true. It's true. I have to say this about Aquarius and about all of us. Our first experience of ourselves will be through the group mind and through our own shadow. That's it. Even Andrew Harvey and Caroline Myss talk about this in their book. How is that book called? Soulmate Contract, the Soulmate Contract book. And Andrew Harvey says, when we first begin to look at ourselves, we will see ourselves through our own shadow. Same thing with Aquarius energy. Okay, what's going on here? It wasn't Aquarius. Lord, mine last 8 was too physically made me sick. Oh no. That's exactly what I always felt in their energy toward me. How dare you be your authentic self everywhere we go? Yes! Oh my God! You know what? I had the same experience with an Aquarius. An Aquarius that didn't know how to, and I'm a Leo, so Aquarius and Leo diametrically oppose each other on the zodiac wheel. It's true, and I felt like I had to leave like 90% of myself at the door when I went to go have coffee with this person. Like it's so true. It's so true. My Mars is in Leo. Nice. Oh, Mars in Leo. Look out. Yes. Okay. Let's have one more card for the number 14. Taking life as it comes. Drifter. So yes, you're going to be calling a spade the fact that somebody is a little bit delusional. And you're going to be calling a spade, and the fact that you were looking for the authentic purpose in your own life. You'll be looking for your authentic purpose in your own life. Absolutely. Whoa. Too many, Creator. Too many. Okay, Saturn, Mars, and Aquarius. Roar! Yes, exactly. Saturn too, by the way, at 29 degrees. Nice. Oh, I love the astrology talk here, you guys. It rocks. Totally rocks. Okay. So there was like a huge explosion of energy here. Okay, so the 10 of Wands in reverse here. So as you're going to be making, okay, let's hold these cards up as a whole here. As you are going to be coming into your own understanding and your own judgment about where you're going, you're wanting to find the fulfillment of who you are, your purpose of this new energy coming in. Despite the illusion that others are in, you are looking for purpose. You're going to be calling a spade, looking for purpose. And the 10 of Wands in reverse, you're letting go of a burden. You're letting go of a burden, but you telling the truth about this and not compromising on this is going to be, I'm feeling it's going to be burdensome for somebody else. I'm feeling that somebody else is not going to be willing to take responsibility. I'm feeling they're going to be stressed out. I'm feeling that they're going to be exhausted and trying to fight with you and try good. That's how we change, man. That's how we change. Like, are you serious? Like, we change when we have exhausted a way of manipulation, when we have exhausted a way of life that just didn't work anymore. So this person getting exhausted and feeling overstressed about your new beginning of life, I'm not saying good that they'll be overstressed, but I am saying good that they'll be exhausted. Maybe this will bring them closer to their own transformation, because whoever this is definitely watching you. Whoever this is definitely watching your transformation. They are watching you transform. They're watching you ascend. They're watching you expand into this new energy. And how can they not be inspired? How can they not be inspired by all of this? And like I said, the bottom of the deck, change is coming in. Karma for them and karma for you. Beautiful. Okay, can we have an Egyptian oracle card, please? Okay, just wanted to go back up here and see some of the comments. Okay, when God blesses me, I hope I get that in doses too. I have a very enthusiastic inner child. Oh, that's awesome. That's beautiful. It's so good when we're back in touch with our own inner children and our own innocence, like that song by Enigma, Return to Innocence. Because I feel like that was in time for the return of the global soul, and it's not like that happened like all at once. That's happening for all of us in our own time, in our own way. Yeah, that's an inescapably personal experience. Okay. I don't want to be seeing the cards. There we go. Okay, Creator, great mystery. Can we please have an Egyptian Gods Oracle card, please? Okay, stability and equilibrium. This is the 9th house. I see this as the 9th house. The 9th house. Oh, beautiful. This is bringing you closer in a higher realm of your spirituality, bringing your spirituality, grounding your spirituality more into your own life. Okay, this energy was coming in too, and I need to speak about this. So your 9th house, this is your relationship to God, the Creator, whatever you call it, your higher soul. But this is stability and equilibrium. So balance, this is balance. And okay, so what grounds your spirituality? Like I've heard teachers say when you're flying a kite, what happens, if you cut the string? And I've heard teachers say, oh, well, the kite just keeps flying. Like, no, it doesn't. If that was the case, planes would keep going, birds would fly into outer space, like all of it. Like, no. The only thing that keeps a kite in the air is the resistance of you holding it up there. You have the string, and the wind with the tension of the string that you're holding is what keeps the kite in the air. If you let go of that string, that kite will maybe have flight for a little bit, but the resistance is going to be gone, and it's going to slowly come back to earth. It's not going to keep flying. Okay. Like I promise you that gravity will take over. Okay. So this is what I feel is that you have your spirit, your grounding will come because you're not letting go of what you know to be true from in the physical foundation, the physical experiences of your life, the hardships, the struggle, the tension you've had to go through, the past, how it served you, the battle, how the battle has served you, your perseverance, how you developed that. You don't just get handed perseverance on a plate. That comes to you through endurance, through sitting in the conflict, through sitting in the dynamics that are hard, that are uncomfortable. It could be you could have been in a battle, like with a friend or a family member or a coworker or however, and you had to sit in that tension. That contributing to whatever is coming home to you, you're able to ground this. You're going to be able to ground your visions because of this struggle. It's ungrounded people that are all airy fairy and in the upper dimensions because they're not standing on the struggle. They're not making room and giving value to the struggle, to, they say like good and evil, like Caroline Mason, her book, what is it? The Courage to Confront Evil. She says we live in a modern day now where there's no such thing as evil anymore. We've removed it out of our language. Like, how is that even possible? And she says, like, because it's been reduced to a religious term. So what does that mean? Like, so she says now evil has free reign all over the planet because people are trying to run away from their worst of themselves, from the struggle, from the uncomfortability. There's value in that. And that's what keeps you grounded. That's what grounds your spirituality. You can't have spirituality if you have nothing that's holding it to the earth. I hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense here. Okay, let me look at what you guys are saying. Jupiter's about to hit my 9th house. Yay, yay, yay. I'm waiting for that house transit before I start writing, the 9th house being the knowledge. Yes, the house of knowledge and all. Yes. Good things are coming. I can feel it. Good. Yes, yes, yes. That is beautiful. Me too. Time to pay out and show out God. I remember being excited as a kid to set the table at Easter when I was still asleep. Now I imagine God being just as excited as he prepares me for prepares my table for me. It's so true. I have to touch on that. Who was this man? His name was William Hinn. Very powerful teacher. And he says, when you worship the Creator, whatever that is, worshiping the Creator bows back down to worship you. It is a love affair. It is not a one-sided relationship. It is a love affair. So I love what you stated there, Free Queen. That is exactly true. That is exactly true. I have thought, the table, trust the process. I have thought along about a little girl at Granny's Easter dress hunting Easter eggs. That's awesome. And it's interesting. Easter has to do with Mary Magdalene. And I bought some of her books. She corresponds to the egg and rebirth, like just incredible. They've even found the scripture. Caroline Mace talks about this. Caroline King from Harvard University found the scripture. She found the actual scripture that Christ wrote of Mary Magdalene. They've even found her scriptures, and that's what this book by Megan Waterton is about. It's on my phone. I have her book. It's called Mary Magdalene. But they found the first, I think, the papyrus scriptures that the Vatican was holding. They found them. But the first one I was talking to, where Christ speaks of her and says, to her, I am wed. She was not a prostitute. She was Christ's wife. And that they had achieved equilibrium together, male and female. And they'd also achieved sexual freedom in a time when that was dangerous, very, very dangerous. New subscriber, please tell, will I get into reunion with Abe? Okay, let's see. You have a beautiful voice. Thank you so much. New subscribers will I get into. Okay, let's ask. Creator, Anita will Anita get into reunion with a bae? Let's ask. Thank you for the question. Will Anita get into reunion with a bae, creator? Great mystery. Let's see. What I want to use a different deck. There it is. I'm going to use a different deck. Okay. Will Anita get into reunion with a bae? Okay, let's see. So glad I caught the question too. Okay. Let's see. Ankita. What I'm getting is the Three of Cups in reverse. Maybe not at this time. I'm feeling that your energies are not yet into alignment. And I'm feeling this has to do more with your person than it does have to do with you. Oh, and I'm feeling this does have to do with you, but with areas you're not aware of. Areas within your life that you're not aware of. I'm feeling that you and whoever you want to get back into reunion with, I'm feeling that it may very well come, but there's work you both need to be doing on yourselves. I hope this answers your question. Let's see one more card with this creator. One more card with this. With Ankita. Yeah, maybe someone's not ready to grow yet. Okay, right there. Someone maybe not ready to grow yet. And Ace of Cups, there's some sort of a blockage. Somebody, either you or them, is experiencing some sort of a blockage. Ace of Cups, I'm feeling this is with the creative essence between the two of you. So there's got to be new energy coming into the relationship between the two of you, but there hasn't been a passage made for that new energy yet. So yeah, I'm feeling that it is very possible that you can get back into in touch with your person, but there's new energy that wants to come in. There's new energy that wants to come in that is being blocked by one of you or both of you. I hope this answers your question, and only you can know what this area is. Okay. All right. Okay, I haven't read from the book yet. Have I read from the book? Horus and Stability. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Horus, stability and equilibrium. Horus is represented as a hawk or a hawk-headed man. His name means the distant one. The falcon with its majestic soaring and swooping in the sky. Ooh, upper dimension. That's what I'm seeing. Higher realm, higher realm. During a confrontation with the god Seth, Horus lost his left eye, which was then healed by the god Thoth. The eye was given the name the Eye of Horus. He embodies universal order and harmony. Put your trust in the god Horus because everything will turn out fine. As with the albeit pain of loss of false friends. On the physical plane, you will be wrapped in harmony. His presence advises you to show more awareness in the way you pay attention to your life. He helps you to transform all things from an inferior to a superior level. Yes. Oh my gosh. Holy smoke. This is beautiful. So yes, a large measure, whatever area of this life that this part of you was returning to, It is elevating an area of your life into a higher dimension. The upper realms are open to you. The upper realms are open to you. So expect stronger intuition. Expect creativity, more creativity flowing into your life. Yeah, new ideas coming in, more creativity coming in. Absolutely. Absolutely. But definitely your relationship to God, the upper realms, like, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Just hit it. Right on. You're very welcome, and I'm pleased to meet you, and I'm so glad. Hello from India, Ankita. Thank you for your question. Alrighty, you guys, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this message was helpful. I hope it was useful, and I hope that you can take it into your life. Alrighty, you guys, you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon, same time tomorrow. Alrighty, mwah. Bye. You guys take care. Yes, and what you said in your previous reading about surrendering that inner martyr was eye-opening too. Oh, beautiful. Oh, Jesus bless you. Oh, thank you. Absolutely. Yes. I have a very close relationship with Christ. Thank you so very, very much. And bless you too. Jesus Christ bless all of you. The Holy Spirit, all of it, whatever you call it, bless all of you. Group hug, group hug, group hug, you guys, group hug. That's awesome. All righty, Michael the Archangel. Yes, love Michael the Archangel too. All righty, you guys take care, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Mwah. Bye.